Hi guys, Mrs. Gerhardt here. I just wanted to go over a couple of things about the gummy worm lab before you set off and started working on it, just because you weren't here in the classroom and I wouldn't be able to kind of give you instructions. So please be sure that you watch this quick screencast in its entirety before starting your gummy worm lab. All right, so let's begin with the directions. It says first, read through the entire lab procedure. I cannot tell you how important it is that you pause, you go read the procedure, and then you return to this screencast. Okay, so hopefully you have read the procedure. If you have not, pause, go read it, and then come back. So once you have read the procedure, you are ready to complete your variables, write your hypothesis, create your data table before you begin your experiment. So our experimental question here is, how does temperature affect flexibility? So you should very easily be able to identify your independent variable, your dependent variable, what you need to control, or what the control is. There's only one of these. And then 3 constants before you begin. To write your hypothesis, please use an if-then statement. So if you do something, then you expect what? These are the materials that you should have out and ready and available. For your cold water bowl, I usually use a little bit of ice in it. And then for your hot water bowl, make sure it's not too hot. So I generally do warm water, if you will. I don't let anything get to boiling, or if it is super hot, I wait until it cools down. Okay, for the procedure, please make sure that you notice that you are going to be measuring each gummy worm twice. So you are going to record its length straightened and unstretched, so you can think of that as kind of the start length. And then you're going to change the temperature of it except for number 1. And then you're going to measure it a second time. So this would be the kind of end length, if you will, or the after treatment length. And notice that each time you are told, record your measurement, record your measurement. And you are asked to record an unstretched length and a stretched length. And the reason I'm telling you this is because it's going to help you set up your data table. Okay? So your data table says that you need to create a single data table in order to record your data. Keep in mind that we have our convention that the independent variable goes on the left and the dependent variable goes on the right. I can only have one independent variable. But as you can see, I might be recording more than one thing. So don't forget that you can subdivide your dependent variable. So think this through. Look at the procedure and figure out, how am I going to record all of this data? Once you get down to your data graph, you are again being asked to create a single graph. Couple of things to remember. Number 1, I need a title. Use the proper naming convention as we discussed. Number 2, is it a bar or is it a line graph? Don't forget, you can always make a double bar, a triple bar. You can always make a double line, a triple line graph. Number 3, make sure that you have your dependent and independent on the right axis. Oops, I'm out of space. Number 4, make sure that you have axis labels, including units. And last but not least, be sure to dazzle me with color. Once you have completed this data graph, stop, halt, you're done. Okay, I know that you might have something there is a conclusion there. Well, guess what? Goofies, you don't know how to write those conclusions yet. You will learn how to do that on Monday. So once you have finished this data graph, you are done this lab, you can clean up, and you can say you are done for science for the weekend. Have a great time with this lab. Enjoy those extra gummy worms, and I will talk with you soon. Send me a Canvas inbox message if you have any questions. Bye.